We're having a blast here in Schaumburg with some fantastic muscle and collector cars. And like so many folks here in the building, you guys watching at home, we all remember just about every car we've owned. And State Farm has been around protecting our cars and our memories that they help us make for almost a century. And right now, let's check in with Steven to learn more about a really special vehicle in this edition of State Farm Tread Talks.
Automobiles are like emotional time capsules. They remind us of times in our lives or times in American history, including this 1941 Ford Custom pickup that we're going to see later this week. It has one of the most iconic images in American history on it. It's a theme from World War II. The "We Can Do It" poster was actually originally painted by a guy from Pittsburgh, an artist named J. Howard Miller. Now get a look at that face. He based it on a 17-year-old worker in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Her name was Geraldine Hoff. And so this kind of gives that whole World War II vibe to this 1941 custom pickup, which still has a flathead Ford under the hood. And it's just a great opportunity to look back in time and use these cars and these trucks to represent a certain time period. Now, the funny thing is about this "We Can Do It" poster, even though it's just iconic in American history right now, it was only used in the war inside Westinghouse industrial facilities to work for the war effort, and it wasn't famous at all until long after the war. And do you guys know what it was called after the war? Rosie the Riveter. And that's completely incorrect. Actually, Rosie the Riveter was a 1942 song that was erroneously connected to that image after the war ended. So this truck comes up a little later this weekend, and I think it's just a fantastic opportunity to see how we kind of emotionally remember times in our lives and times in history as reflected in the vehicles we drive. And that is State Farm Tread Talks.
Well, you're exactly right, Stephen, and thank you for that. And State Farm, of course, wants you folks watching to share your favorite classic car stories and memories. You can do that on Twitter. There's the hashtag State Farm Classics, and you can also check out what other Mecum fans are putting up on the internet as far as their memories and thoughts as you follow us throughout the season.